base muscle testing. We're looking for a baseline and see a difference and then make assumptions, okay? So that's why I think, even if you're a new person tonight, you've never seen this before, get this. This is an amazing product. I won't be without mine, it's always near me. You can carry it in your pocket if you don't think it's stylish, but I think they're pretty nice looking. And it's like the most important product. What else?
Do you have a selection?
Yeah, there is, and you can come up and check them out later. There's different ones. And some of them actually have a slightly different quality to them, so I'm glad you asked to remind me that. Because they're made from different semi-precious stones. And as you know, and Einstein even knew, that stones have an energetic quality that affect us. Do you agree? And so, with that, each one is a different one, so the tiger's eye is going to affect you different than the hematite. But they all still have 66 blueprint human frequencies in there that are organizing your energy field. Now, has anybody not ever seen it? Have you ever seen anything? You've never seen anything like this before, and it's like, wow, first time. Really? You a baseball fan?
Football.
Okay. Did you watch the baseball playoffs last year by any chance? A little bit. Not at all. Have you seen those candy cane looking necklaces that they're wearing in baseball, in pro baseball? Turn on baseball, you'll see it. They're called I think it's called a phyton, P-H-I-T-O-N. And they're energetic bracelets, or energetic necklaces that those guys are wearing. And all the athletes are starting to wear energetic wellness products. And have you ever seen the TV commercial for a product called
Renew.
iRenew. It's a bracelet, and they actually do the muscle testing right there on the TV commercial. And don't let that bother you, by the way, if you're one of our reps. They're doing us a big favor because they're spreading the word about energetic wellness, and I don't think we're going to run out anytime soon of people to talk to about energetic wellness, are we? It's a brand new thing. So these are products that put things in, and these are two of my other favorites. As a matter of fact, you heard that 2 years ago I was around and I wasn't around. And I was actually working for a company in Singapore, a $100 million company, and their products were energetic wellness. They had different things similar to ZeroPoint. They didn't have anything like this. And I'm really excited about these. These are also infusing energy. Any wine drinkers? Don't be shy. Okay. If you put a bottle of wine on this, you will upgrade a $10 bottle of wine to at least a $17.99 bottle of wine. Maybe 20. Depends on the year or whatever. It's emanating the frequencies, and putting something in there is going to put those frequencies in there and align it with you. And I really want to start bringing lemons to our meetings. We actually did this a few weeks ago up north somewhere. And we put lemons on this plate, and people tasted it between the two, and it's crazy how different it tastes. Like when it's been on the plate for a couple of minutes, it tastes mild. It's a great demo if you're one of our reps to do that. It's really good, but it also works on your body. So I'm always sitting around in my home office with my little wound here. You feel sorry for me yet? And I can feel a difference when I do this. I sleep with it. Like I'll just lay down with it like this in bed at night. Of course, it's down by my feet when I wake up. But at least it's there with me, and it's creating this field. It's helping organize my field into something more organized than it was before. Has anybody ever had an experience with these that they could share with us real quick? Go ahead. No, go ahead. We'll do both.
All right. My husband was carrying my daughter one Halloween night, and he was carrying her back to the house, and he trips. And he put his hand out to catch her, and her elbow landed on his finger. When it hit the concrete, blood was squirting out. And I mean, it was almost pulling your shirt. It was dark, dark blue. So we lasered it a little bit that night. And the next morning, it was maybe half as blue. So the whole next day, he did what you did. He was watching football, so he put his hand on the plate. And by the next day, it was just barely blue. Never lost his fingernail. I mean, you know, if blood was squirting out of it, then you're going to lose that nail.
Yeah. I'll just tell you, I'll give you a quick one. When we were up, wherever we were, it was in New Jersey. And I was going down to the restaurant to grab some food, and I was going to take it back up to the room. And as I walked in, there was a pool table there and had a wooden floor under it. But the rest of the place was carpeted, and there was like a piece of molding around there. And I just caught it wrong, and I mean, I sprained my ankle severely. I sprained my ankle twice in my life to the point so bad I had to have a cast. And when you look at it like the next day, it's black. It's weird. It's black along the edge of your foot. Has anybody ever seen that kind of a sprain? And it's also black, you know, on the sprain area. And I actually used these oils that we'll talk about here in a little bit. I put the oils. I used the laser that you've heard Lisa mention a couple times already tonight. And then I just held this on there. And the next day there was no blackness. At the end of the day, I was limping a little bit still for 2 days. But it just went away. And I think it would have been black for sure. And who else was it? You that had something to say about this?
Yeah, the 8-inch plate, and how I really got into ZeroPoint was I had insomnia, and I borrowed the 8-inch plate from someone, and put it under the bed, the pillow, and slept through the night. And the thing is, it worked for about 6 months, and now it doesn't work. And so I thought, well, I was wondering if the efficacy leaves, if the charge doesn't remain. But then we were
in
trying.
this or in the bottom?
Well, we tested the plate, and you know, it still works with the muscle testing, but for some reason with me it isn't still working. But for 6 months it was perfect. No Ambien, no nothing, you know.
Wow. Well, that's good right there too.
Yeah.
Anytime you can get off drugs.
Something, I don't know.
So you can hold this up to yourself, and it'll actually kind of stick. It's creating, something's happening where it actually just sticks there.
Oh yeah.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know what that's about. Lorraine has some polysyllabic
Inconductive
words.
capacitance.
What is it again?
Inconductive capacitance.
Whatever. I'm ignorance on fire, man. It works and I'm happy. Inductive capacitance. Is that really a word?
Yes. 2 words.
2 words, okay. See, that's far more than I can pull together at the same time. Did somebody raise their hand? Did you want to tell about this?
Yeah, I have many stories about it, but the first one was, went to an expo at Lisa the first time. Yeah, I'm walking around, and everybody's bitching and doing their thing. And my knees, I really bad knees, they ache all the time. She says, oh, I've had back problems. You ever tried this? Yeah, okay, sure. So I put it in my back pocket, walking around. It was in 10 minutes. It was back in 80%.
Pain went away.
Instant.
That's amazing. Good story. So I'm hugely into these personally. I've got like 10 of these around my house. We have, oh, by the way, we have them in our fridge. We're very committed to like Whole Foods Market, organic groceries. Anybody else eat a lot of organic food? Well, what's the big drawback there?
It spoils fast.
It rots immediately, man. It's like 2 days and it's over. And so we put these in the crisper drawers of our fridge. And don't let me exaggerate if you've got an experience with this. I would say 2 to 3 days a head of lettuce would rot, and now it goes like a week.
Or more, much
Or
more.
more. I mean- What's that?
So it does vary, you know, I think sometimes.
Well, I think it's probably where the state of the lettuce is when you put it in the first place, yeah. But it's crazy. It's extremely noticeable. And by the way, has anybody seen something at Whole Foods that says there's this thing you put in your fridge and it makes things last longer? I haven't taken the time to investigate what that is, if it's an energetic thing or what it is. It's like a brown bag.
So it works really well with fruit too.
This does. Oh, totally. Absolutely.
I mean, plants.
You can hunt
Plants.
plants. Excellent. My wife puts these under all of our plants,
Flowers.
and my wife's from Colombia, and so she's sentimental about coffee plants. Believe it or not, and she hasn't grown at our house, and it's crazy how good they do because they're a very delicate plant, hard to get to grow. Anything else on these? Yeah.